Hello and welcome to Weide-Market by Jurie Weidemann. That's me, if you were wondering. This channel is dedicated to figuring out your growth from where you are right now to genuine wealth. Genuine wealth, as you'll see in the rest of the video, is consisting of financial wealth, obviously, social wealth, physical wealth, and time wealth. And all four of these are important or need to be measured in equal amounts into what I see as genuine wealth. Let's take a look. Remember, if you give this video a like, you might just find more favor in the world. Nah, I'm kidding. But I'll really appreciate a thumbs up or two on this video. So it's all good and well to set lofty and even scary goals, but there's no point if you can't achieve them and if you can't improve on where you are right now to where you want to be. So like I've been saying, it is important to measure your goals. But in order for you to measure your goals, they actually need to be measurable in the first place. So how do you set measurable goals? Well, goals should always be SMART. SMART is an acronym for Specific, Measurable, Achievable, Relevant, and Time-bound or time-based. Examples of specific goals are, instead of saying, I want to become a millionaire, or I want to become rich, or I want to pay off my debt, say, I want to be a millionaire with R1 million in my bank account by the end of 2025. This gives you a specific number and a specific timeline at a specific time of your life to aim for. So instead of saying, I want to make sales this year, say, I want to achieve my R13 million budget or target of this year by the end of November 2021. It gives you a specific figure to keep in mind, it gives you a specific date or the desired deadline to reach this goal by. Also, if you have fitness goals, rather than saying I want to become fitter this year or I want to lose the weight this year, say something like I want to be able to run 10 kilometers within 25 minutes or less by June 2021. It gives you specific details in that statement of what you should be aiming for. And it gives you something that it is measurable, which brings us to the next point. These examples that I've given are not general wish statements. They are specific and have a time-based approach to them. In other words, there's a specific thing to reach at a specific time, and this makes the goal measurable in terms of where you are right now to where you need to be, and you can break it down in smaller steps on the way there. In other words, you can quantify your goals and break them into smaller tasks and goalposts or milestones. It is very important to remember that progress is rarely linear. Reaching your goal doesn't typically follow a linear line from where you start to where you want to get to. It's more likely to be an up and a down, burrowing some tunnels, scaling some mountains or mountain tops, and taking a step back, finding a different route. But the goal doesn't change because of the challenges and ups and downs along the way. Plans can be adjusted, but the goals should stay the same. Personally, I measure my goals and set my goals in 4 different quadrants, which brings me to the genuine wealth I referred to earlier. I measure it according to financial wealth, social wealth, physical wealth, and time wealth. And I want to achieve goals in all 4 of these quadrants. For me personally, I center all 4 of these quadrants around one single focus point. For me, this focus point is to live a life of purpose to the glory of God. For you should have a specific thing or a specific set of things that you are centering all your choices and goals and dreams around. This makes it more clear and it gives you a single focus of where you want to get to. Instead of trying to jump around, you can juggle a million things around that, but if you want to achieve something, you need to have a single-minded approach to it. But that doesn't mean you only have to do one thing over and over and over again. You can have a singular focus and still juggle 1,000 different projects, as long as those projects contribute to your one single focus. As with all goal setting, it should be personal. It should be something that's unique to your dreams, wants and needs. Especially considering where your starting point is and where you need to get to. Which brings me to the next point. Your goals should be achievable. Yes, goals should be challenging you to grow. Goals should be inspiring you and maybe even scaring you. But they still need to be achievable by some measure of your imagination. Also, you need to be able to stay motivated along the way. So the small wins, in other words, the small goalposts and milestones along the way towards your big picture goal should be celebrated as you achieve these goals. And remember that you need to build discipline into your strategy for achieving your goals. Your motivation and inspiration will fade. But as long as you go out there and build the discipline and depend on the discipline you've built into your strategy, you will make forward movement and progress. As you achieve each small step, there's personal growth that had to be achieved to get from where you were to where you achieved that small goalpost. And the celebration is both necessary to keep you motivated and inspired, but also to give yourself a break and a pat on the back to say, well done, you've made progress. So this ties in very closely to the next point, which is that your goal should be relevant. It should be unique and special and personal and relevant to you and your life. To you and your life. There's no point in building these goals trying to impress someone else. Your motivation will run out quicker, your energy will run out, and you will lose sight of who you are and what you want to bring to the world. You should bring your value and your purpose and your passion and share that with the people around you. Share that vision that you have with the world without the fear of being taken advantage of. You have value to offer the world, and you have value to bring into the workspace, your business, your personal life, your love life, and all of these things that tie into your life. You are valuable and you should bring that value to the world. Lastly, your goals need to be time-based, and I touched on this earlier. There need to be deadlines for your goals to be reached, and these deadlines should be broken into smaller goalposts to reach along the way. Having set these smart goals gives you something to measure along the way. Leave some comments below on what you think about this video or other content that you might want to see on this channel. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications for future videos. Thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you in the next video. Be blessed. Cheers.